Welcome, my name is Julia and I'll be guiding you through this practice. I'm a breathwork facilitator based out of New York City, and I love using things like mindfulness, breathwork, and somatic movement to help people unlock their truest desires and step into the life of their dreams. Today we'll be doing a little self-love practice. This is a short mindfulness practice that uses a little bit of deeper breathing just to get yourself in a nice, relaxed headspace and to cultivate some of those feelings of self-love. It doesn't matter if you're in a relationship or if you're single. This has nothing to do with any of that, but it's just about building up that relationship with ourselves. Having a strong relationship with ourselves is quite literally the most critical thing that we can do. It allows us to be a better friend to ourselves, and it allows us to be a better friend to others and a better partner to others. Since you're with yourself 24/7, it's your job to uplift yourself first before possibly expecting anybody else to do that. Take a few moments, sit down or lie down, and just create a little bit of space for yourself. Maybe get a cozy blanket or a pillow and make yourself really nice and comfortable. I'll give you a few moments to do that, and then we'll start with our meditation. Closing or softening the eyes, gently scanning the body and noticing any feelings that are coming up for you. Noticing how your body is feeling physically, mentally, emotionally in this moment. And if there's anything that's going on whatsoever, any heightened feelings, just pushing them to the side for a moment for the duration of this practice. Beginning to deepen the breath, or just making it a little bit more full without worrying if you're doing this right or wrong. Inhaling and exhaling as you continue to get comfortable within this space. Breathing in fully, taking your time with that exhale. As you continue to breathe here, picking out a few areas of discomfort, discontent, or tension within the body. Maybe this is something that you criticize about yourself, a physical ache or pain. Maybe it's a thought pattern that you find yourself falling into. Just observing, bringing them to mind without letting them take root. Without giving in to them. Now starting to notice how your body is responding as you're having these feelings. If you're experiencing any more tension, a change to your breathing, maybe even a change to your heart rate. We can be our own worst critics, and our bodies just respond to how we treat them. You're taking the time to notice this now, but just think of all of the times and all of the ways that our bodies respond when we mistreat and belittle ourselves on a daily basis. To feel that constant abuse that we inflict, and for what reason? We wouldn't want to spend time with another person who spoke to or treated us in this way. So why do we do this to ourselves? Instead of continuing down this path of low self-worth, or even worse, instead of feeling guilty for having these feelings at all, I would invite you to start shifting that narrative and taking a step towards the positive. Returning to that pattern of breathing, and as you're doing so, using those exhales to begin releasing some of this negativity. With each of our breaths out, we have an opportunity to breathe out stagnant energy, to breathe out things that are no longer serving us, and to create space, creating room for all of those beautiful things that we want to let in and to nourish. Spending the next few moments just breathing and releasing, creating space for new growth. Now we're going to start shifting that energy towards the positive. Noticing some areas of strength, of vibrancy, of well-being within your body. Drawing all of your attention to these spaces and these sensations. Even in your worst moments, even when you think that there is nothing that you can like about yourself or celebrate about yourself, there is always something. Whether it's your feet that hold you up and allow you to walk, your nostrils taking in that beautiful breath, your heart beating throughout this practice, your ears giving you the ability to hear this message, or something greater than that. Picking out anything that you celebrate about yourself, anything that you want to nourish and to grow. Leaning into the joy of this practice, the joy of your own being. Your incredible smile, your gorgeous eyes, your kindness, your hair, your tenacity, whatever it is that you can think of that makes you happy about yourself. that makes others happy about your presence. Using that inhale to call in those feelings of positivity, to allow them to take root, to start growing within this newly cleared out space. With each breath in, calling in these amazing feelings about yourself and your presence. And now noticing how you're feeling. Noticing how your body is responding to this practice. If some of your tension has started to ease, maybe if your breathing has become a little bit easier, or brought a smile to your face. Leaning into this joy, into this positivity, and celebrating it. Celebrating yourself and your unique being. Thinking of what would happen if you practice this regularly. How you could feel, what you could accomplish. You're welcome to spend as much time as you would like here, celebrating yourself and basking in the joy of your own presence. Continuing to use that inhale to invite these feelings in, and to use that exhale to clear away anything that you want to get rid of. Any of those negative thoughts, negative emotions, stagnancy. Clear out the cobwebs, creating room for new growth. The more time that you spend leaning into what makes you you, the stronger the relationship with yourself will become. And the better that your relationship with yourself is, the better that your relationship with others can be. You'll find the courage to start putting yourself out there in ways that you never imagined, trusting in your abilities, taking the steps towards the life that you've always wanted. And the most incredible thing about this practice, boosting this self-love, nobody can take this away from you. It is always within you to call upon whenever you need it. Taking as much time here as you need, and whenever you're ready to come back, giving the body a gentle sway from side to side, Reaching your arms straight out in front of you and then wrapping them in, giving yourself a nice big embrace, hugging yourself close. Releasing the arms and gently blinking your eyes open. Coming back to the space that you're in and thanking yourself. Thanking yourself for creating the time today, for nourishing your mind and your body, and for celebrating yourself, leaning into those feelings of self-love. Wishing everyone a beautiful, love-filled day, and thank you so much for joining me in this practice. Don't forget to subscribe and follow along for more content like this.